Guys, we're doing barbecue pork chops in my Ninja Foodi coming up. Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with CJ. Hope y'all doing well out there. If you're a returning subscriber, part of CJ's crew, you know I love you. If you're new to the channel, hit that red subscribe button, little bell next to it, you get the alerts on all what we're doing here. Alright? So today we are doing a collaboration with a huge channel. I interviewed Cooking with Jack on my hot seat a couple weeks ago. And afterwards we were talking about doing a collaboration because we both love the Ninja Foodi. He has one, I have one. He challenged me to a little pork chop throwdown. Now, my luck with pork chops has not been stellar. I tend to get a little overcautious and dry them out, all right? So he was telling me that the Foodi just takes the guesswork out of it, set it, forget it, and you don't have to worry about drying out your pork chops, all right? So I took him up on the challenge. I'm gonna show you my barbecue style pork chops that we did in there. So I'm gonna show you how I do that, get them in there. We're gonna get them seasoned up with some heavy made products. It's incredible, an amazing Cajun. I want a little sweet and heat. I got some Guy Fieri's barbecue sauce, a little bourbon brown sugar. So we're gonna get a little sweet heat in there going. I think the air crisp is gonna help caramelize the barbecue sauce when I put it in there. I've done that on a couple other things that I've cooked, kind of do barbecue style, because you know I love being outside, being with working on that barbecue, but you know sometimes you gotta do it inside. So I'm trying to figure out ways to do barbecue inside and make it tasty, make it delicious, make it ready to go. Let's get over here. We'll get the food going, get these pork chops going. You're gonna love it. All right, come on back. All right, guys, we're gonna get these pork chops prepped, get them ready for the Foodi. We got some nice and thick bone in, kind of T-bone style. Not bad, not bad. All right, I'm gonna use a little Pam olive oil just as a binder for the seasoning salt on there. We're gonna start off with a layer of It's Incredible from Heavy Made Products. Shout out to Michael Petrie for sending us this good stuff. All right, just pat it on. Flip it over. Now we're gonna throw a little Amazin Cajun on. Get it nice, get a little heat on there. And then I got a sweet barbecue sauce. Sweet tasting, not like sweet isn't cool. Like sweet. No, it's sweet isn't sweet tasting barbecue sauce. We're gonna let these sweat down for a few minutes. We're gonna turn it on. Air crisp. We're gonna get it to 375. And we're gonna go 5 minutes. Okay, we just wanna preheat it. We have the air crisp basket in there, which we're gonna put these in the basket. So we wanna get it preheated for 5 minutes. These are gonna sweat for about 5 minutes. We'll get it in there. All right, come on back. All right, guys, we've been preheating for about 5 minutes now. Let's get these pork chops in. You can tell it's hot in there. Getting hot in there. Got to maneuver the pork chops in a little bit, but should be good to go. We're gonna get this going. Go 10 minutes at 375. And then we're going to check the temperature on the pork chops. And if it's where we want it to be, we want it to be about 140 or so. If it's at that point, 135, 140, then we'll sauce it up and get that air crisp a little hotter. I'm gonna go to about 400 when I sauce it up because I want that caramelization of the barbecue sauce. We're trying to mimic barbecue here. So let's get it going. Went through the first 10 minutes. We're gonna temp these now. 110. All right, we got a couple more. I'm gonna go 3 more minutes on this, and then sauce them up. All right, guys, it's been another 3 minutes. I feel like it's time to temp these again. I do not want to overcook these pork chops. All right, so we're at 120 on that one, 130. Okay, so this one's cooking a little bit faster. I think we're at a point where we can sauce them up. I got me some Guy Fieri's bourbon brown sugar barbecue sauce. Sweet and sticky. All right, let's paint these bad boys up real quick. We're just gonna let them go for another couple minutes until this caramelizes a bit. I'm gonna paint this side, flip them over, and then paint the other side. Get the outsides, obviously, and get it started again. All right, we got these sauced up real good. I made sure I put a fair amount of sauce on the top there, so when this heat, this fan hits it, it's gonna caramelize it, it's gonna brown it up, it's gonna crispify it. I guarantee you Jack ain't doing this one. All right, come on. Ooh. Nice and juicy. That barbecue sauce running down it. Oh. Look at that. It's looking pretty good, huh? Also, you may notice that I'm not rocking the fedora today. This is my tribute to Cooking with Jack. If anybody watches Jack, which I'm sure you guys all do, he always wears a backward hat. I don't have a yellow ball cap, so we just grab my ball cap, turn it on backwards, we're ready to go. All right. So, Jack, thanks for suggesting doing this. I appreciate you coming on the hot seat. It was great talking to you. We talked for a long time. I really enjoyed speaking with you, and it was cool times. All right, guys, we are done. This is good. I took a little sneak peek taste test before we got to this point. We shot the thumbnail, which hopefully is what brought you here. These things turned out amazing. I'll give another bite for us right here, but oh man, it's so good. Cut off a nice little thin strip here. Got a nice lot of barbecue sauce. But basically, you want to do this, it's easy to do. The Ninja Foodi takes all the guesswork out of it. I cooked it for 12 minutes, just air crisp, all right? And then I slathered some barbecue sauce on there and did it for another 3 minutes. So you're looking at about 15, 16 minutes. I used the InstaPro instant read thermometer so you can see where you're at as far as temperature goes. I think we probably could have went more like 11 minutes or so in there. I think that one extra minute kind of took a little higher than I wanted it to because the air crisp. I wanted more time with the barbecue sauce in there so I can get a little bit more color on it. So I think what I would do next time, use this a guy for you, do 10 minutes at 375, right? And then put your barbecue sauce on and then take it another 5 minutes at 400, all right? So that gives the chance for that barbecue sauce to get nice and caramelized and crispy, and maybe even get a little kind of a burn on it, if you will, like to kind of mimic the barbecue style out the back, all right? So this can be done in any air fryer, all right? As long as you got a temperature setting and you know, a timer on it, you're good to go, all right? So it's not just a foodie recipe. You can do it on anything. I'm using my Ninja Foodi. I love it. Again, there's links below if you guys want to get this Ninja Foodi. Any of the stuff I use on my channel here, the knives, the cutting boards, any of that stuff's down below. Amazon link. You don't have to pay anything extra for it, but it helps the channel out. We get a little small percentage of it. You know, help the channel out, all right? That's it. Thanks again to Cooking with Jack. His link will be below too. Go check out how he did his pork chops. I know he was talking to Mean Game that he could put together some pork chops that were nice and tasty and not dried out. So I'm eager to see what he did. This was a fun time. I love using this foodie, so it's been good. All right. That's it, guys. We'll see you next time. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for cooking with CJ. Take care.